Okay, hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a great start to your week. In today's video, I'm going to be talking a bit about my strategy that I'm going to be using to promote Sparky AI. And there are a few things that are going to come into this. And so what I want to talk about is really having a varied approach to promoting Sparky. Now, there are a couple of things to keep in mind here that are really important to think about. Number one is that Sparky is a rapidly growing opportunity, right? Many people are coming in and getting into it and purchasing ad packs and purchasing memberships, and so what happens is there's this initial rapid growth where people haven't heard about it before, people haven't seen the sales page, then everybody sees the same sales page, and then everybody gets used to it, and then it becomes saturated. And so what is important as far as I'm concerned is to make sure that number one, you're adding value and you're sharing with people why Sparky is something that they should think about. And the second thing is that you add some points of difference in the way that you promote, right? For example, if you come across an offer, right, which starts to take off and you want to promote this offer, and the vendor gives you 10 to 12 email swipes, and you decide that you're just going to promote using those exact same email swipes and not going to change them at all, and you send those email swipes out, what do you think is going to happen? Well, the first thing that's going to happen is the majority of people that see your email swipes have probably seen the exact same email swipes from 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 15 different vendors or affiliates, right? I know I can speak for myself. When I see emails coming through on a specific offer, I don't even know from the email which offer it is, but when I see the words of that email, I know exactly what is being promoted, because the same email swipe is being sent out millions of times. And I've seen the same thing every single day, and there's not a chance that I am going to buy from that person, because they're just sending the same thing out that everyone else sends out. There's no attempt to be a point of difference. There's no attempt to add value. That's why for me, one of the things that I'm saying is, there are incredibly well-respected people within Sparky AI that have done incredible things in the industry, right? Made a ton of money, add a lot of value, and that's cool, and they're great guys to follow. I'm not one of those people, right? I'm still starting off, and so for me, what's important is, aligning with people that you feel like are adding value to your life, right? And so for me, it's about, let's build a team together, let's grow, let's create something special together, let's help one another, and there are many other people like that. But I think the important thing is to be able to add value and to know what value you're adding. And so that's why when I think about how I promote Sparky, how I want people to see Sparky when they see my ad, there are a couple of things. Number one, I put a lot of effort into the type of messaging that I'm getting across, right? And maybe you'll say to me, oh, Matthew, I don't like creating emails. It's so much effort. Every day I must come up with a new... That's fine, right? ChatGPT is around and is willing... even Sparky, right? You can go here at the bottom, right? And you can ask Sparky, hey, Sparky, help me come up with 10 different versions of an email that I can use to promote, what you do and who you are. And Sparky will do that. And Sparky creates great emails. But the point is, you want to create something different. And if you've seen an email that you really like from a structural perspective, you can use that email, put it into Sparky or ChatGPT or wherever you want to go, and say, hey, here's the structure of an email I like to create, but I'd like to add a point of difference. I want this angle or that angle. Can you create me 5 different versions of that email? Right. So thinking about the email that I'm sharing, thinking about what I'm saying, thinking about why someone might want to choose me over someone else, right? Why would they even think about looking at me as a sponsor rather than someone who has made $20,000 already with Sparky, right? Like, I'm not going to try and compete with them. But I'm going to say this is what I can bring, and this is what I would, like to do as a team within Sparky, right? So that's the first thing, is thinking about your point of difference, thinking about the creatives that you're using. Making sure that you are adding value in some way. Now, when I say that, what is coming to mind for me is MLM Lead Pro, which I've done a video on recently, created by Ed Keat, who is also part of Sparky AI. Now, why do I say this is a good system? Well, again, think about it, right? Everyone is going to be seeing the same landing. If all I do is I share this link, right? And people come here and they see this page, and everyone has seen this page many times, right? People are going to get tired of it. Oh, I've seen that thing again. I've seen that page. But now you want to give them something different. You want them to see Sparky from a slightly different angle, from a slightly different light. For example, this page, right? Now, if I log in here to my account, right? You've got, this is a system, a completely free system, which has 3 different opportunities in it. Plus, you can put up to 5 of your own opportunities in it, right? So if I go, for example, so I will see my sponsors details. I will see Ed, and Ed puts his own opportunities down here. So he's got prosperity marketing system. He's got traffic zest. And then he's got a couple of other things here. You can put, I've got 5 of my own opportunities here, right? Like if I go and add my own programs, you can see the ones I've got there, right? So I've reached my limit, but I've put 5 of my own opportunities there, right? You can have a welcome video. So you see Ed's got his own welcome video here. I could put my own welcome video in there. So you can make it a very personal engagement with people. You're giving them value because you're giving them access to a free system. And then they can choose, right? So there are 3 things here. There is Live Good, there is Sparky AI, and there is Savings Highway Global. They can choose to join all or none of those. They can literally just use MLM Lead Pro to promote their own business. But if they see this as a tool that they can use to promote their own businesses, plus to promote Sparky, then there's value in that. And the other thing is, you can create your own capture pages, right? So you can come in here, you can create a whole variety of different capture pages. And so people are not going to see the same thing all the time. They're going to continuously see different versions of capture pages. And so they're going to be, oh, this is different. And you can change the wording of your capture page, right? You can come here and you can create whatever capture page wording you want. What is this? Automate your lead generation using the power of Sparky AI, right? You can go and you can choose this. You can choose maybe that one, and maybe you want to choose a theme color of, I don't know, blue, and you can save the lead capture page, right? And let me preview it here. Here we go, right? So it's very quick, very simple, very easy, connected to Lead Sleep. There's the really cool thing is here, if I go to affiliate setup, sorry, it's my account, wrong place. You can see there are follow-up lists that Ed has created, which you can go and edit yourself if you'd like to, make them your own, add a video, whatever you want to do. But once you join Lead Sleep, you just go and create your lists, add those list IDs, insert those follow-ups, and the follow-ups are done automatically for you. Then there is a bridge page that is being created. And this is the bridge page, which introduces the system, right? So people go from the capture page to the bridge page, and they're introduced to the system, and you've got, you're providing people with something different. And then they're like, oh, okay, so, they've got a whole bunch of marketing tools when they join. So, they've got Sparky AI, they've got Live Good, they've got other tools in the back office in terms of other businesses that they can join. So they're just given a different look at Sparky AI, right? And for me, that's what it is all about. Is the messaging is about showing your value, providing something of value, and you're good to go, right? Just don't go and share the same thing all the time and expect different results. That's the thing. Okay, so the one way that I'm promoting this is through using MLM Lead Pro, which is a great system, and I highly recommend getting into it. Again, you can join all of the companies that are in MLM Lead Pro, or you can decide I'm not going to use any of those companies and I'm just going to create 5 of my own, and that's fine. Whatever you want to do. You can't obviously replace the core companies. You can just leave them there as they are and don't replace your links. But you can put your own 5 companies in there. Okay, so cool. From there, we're going to go and I'm going to show you 2 websites. So the other thing that I enjoy doing, particularly with a site like Sparky AI or a company like Sparky, is I like using safe lists and traffic exchanges and those type of places, right? And why I say that is because when you think about what Sparky is, if you promote it the right way, you're promoting a lead generation and lead follow-up conversion system, right? You're promoting a system that is basically helping people to maximize the success of the opportunities that they're currently in and giving them opportunities to join other streams of income, right? So when you think about who are the people that join safe lists, right? They are people who probably most of them already have opportunities. They are people who are looking for an audience to promote their opportunities to, right? And so what better type of audience do you want than someone who already has an opportunity and is looking for ways to find more leads and convert those leads, right? So what you want is you want to create an email swipe or series of email swipes that's like, hey, like I like to often say, hey, fellow marketer, so you can kind of relate to them that way. Something like, I completely get one of the biggest frustrations of marketing these days, of starting your own online business, is the fact that you've got, it's finding new leads, it's converting those new leads. I get that the problem is often saturation of businesses, but it's often like the top dogs are the ones that are earning all the money and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. And it's just a frustrating process of continuously finding new leads and being able to convert them. So what if there was a way that problem wasn't a problem anymore? What if I could help you to generate new leads on autopilot? So you never had to worry about where do I find my next lead from. What if there was a way that those leads could be followed up with automatically? You could be on the beach somewhere and your leads were being followed up with. What if there was a way that we could guarantee you that you'd get a certain number of leads every month, that those leads would be followed up every day, that there was a really good chance that those leads could become sales without you needing to do anything? Would you be willing to take a look at this opportunity? Here's a link, check it out, it's really cool. So you see something like that, right? If you're promoting something like that, in that way, you're actually going there to help people rather than being like, oh my goodness, like you have to join this opportunity. Like it is so cool. You can earn so much money from it. Like, no. They've seen so many of those messages on those type of sites. They don't want to see that message anymore. They want to be like, okay, I need to settle down in this one opportunity and I need to maximize my return on this opportunity. How can I do that? And Sparky is how you can do that, but you have to put the right message out there, right? So that's really, really important. So let's think about how might I maximize my use of safe lists. Now, I am part of two sites which I am... Now the problem with safe lists is you often have to click for credits, and I can't join 100 safe lists and spend 5 minutes a safe list clicking for credits, right? I can't, or 10 minutes a safe list or whatever. I need to broaden my reach, so I need to get to as many different people as possible, so I join as many safe lists as I can. But I need to do it in a way that, like, I don't have to spend hours and hours and hours trying to build up credits in each of them, right? So I have two sites here that I think are really helpful. The first one is called Free Promo Codes for You. So this is developed by a guy by the name of Jason Wise, who created Free Advertising for You and Viral Mailer for You, which are two of the biggest advertising sites out there. Now, what you've got here is they've got a downline builder. So within those downline builders, right, you've got various sites, right? Some of the biggest sites out there, and the 13 pages of these. Now, I'm not going to go into each of these because then I'll give away the codes. But within each of these, you can say show codes, and there is a free code, and there is a code if you've upgraded. And basically, you get free credits, you get free banner ads. Sometimes they give you like free text ads, free solo ads, free login ads, whatever, depending on the specific site, right? You'll get a certain amount of credits and certain amount of freebies, and if you upgrade obviously to the gold, you get more than that, right? And so this is a great way to just like top up your credits on all of these big sites, and then you can say like every day I'm gonna go and send out my message in 20 of these sites, and it really will take you no more than like 2 minutes a site. If you've got your message, you've got your headline, you know which site you're going to target. What I would say is try and upgrade in at least a couple of them. Like I would look at these and I'd be like, if you could upgrade in 100% clicks, maybe in like Viral Mailer for You, in Mr. Safe List, whatever, like some of the bigger ones, try and upgrade in those, because then you'll like be able to send out to more people. So here is the first thing that you can do is upgrade here. You'll get a ton of free credits, a ton of free advertising material that you can use to send to the send on those safe lists, right? Then there's another one that's very similar called Advertising Blowout by a guy by the name of Dave Mosher. And again, like look at this, like he's got, now the difference between Jason Wise's one and Dave Mosher's one is Dave Mosher has a ton of sites, right? But they're not as big as Jason Wise's ones, right? But again, like you have free pages where again you get these promo codes. This is for the free members. I'm just going to show you this page, but if you go down, you'll see he's got silver, gold, VIP, elite, like promo codes for all of those, right? So you join, there's a special on one of the pages for $29. If you join when you're actually in the site, it's $99. But if you join as an elite for $29, you get all of those VIP codes like gold, free, silver, elite. And then again, you can just add those promo codes on the sites and you'll get a ton of free credits. And you can use those free credits to mail out to people, right? So that is how I am extending my reach. And again, the important thing is make sure that you are sharing your value, right? Make sure that you are sharing value. Make sure that you are addressing the specific target audience. If you want help developing messages and thinking about how you can craft messages, let me know. I'm more than happy to help. But this is really the best way to start getting to your audience, right? Something else then, what I would recommend that you can do is use a site like Traffic Zest to drive. I would drive traffic to the MLM Lead Pro site, right? And I would make sure that you use top quality vendors, like people. You might have to spend more per click, but if you're using top quality vendors, then you should be fine. You should get really good leads, really good engaged leads. So I would use MLM Lead Pro or Traffic Zest to drive traffic to MLM Lead Pro, and then they can upgrade into Sparky and Live Good, etc. So that is how I would go about promoting. And then I would also look at if you can create like a TikTok account or something like that and start promoting that way. But what I'm looking at, because I don't have a big audience right now, what I'm looking at is reaching out to as many people as possible. Because guys, the one thing that I will say just in closing is, and it's something that I've seen recently, is from an online marketing perspective, right? We're at a place where people are a bit frustrated. People are not able to get the traction. If they're just starting out, it's really difficult to get traction in new opportunities, right? So what do you want to do? Do you want to give them another opportunity? Or do you want to say to them, hey, like, I understand your frustration. I understand the challenges that you have right now in your online business. I get that. What if I could help you with that? What if I could show you a way that you wouldn't have to worry about lead generation, that you wouldn't have to worry about conversions, nurturing, email sequences, things like that, right? Check this out. Just see if it's something that might help you, because it's helped a ton of other people. It's helped, I'm finding value in it. And what you want to do is just address their pain points, understand what's going on in the market right now, use that and create a point of difference. Right? I'm not going to go out there and say, hey, join the system and earn $20,000 a month. Yes, you can do that. But it's not my point of difference. It's not where I want to impact right now. Because I don't have that experience right now. I know you can get there. It's my goal. But it's not something I want to focus on right now. Right, so I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. The link to both free promo codes for you and advertising blowout is below, as well as Traffic Zest, and the link to Sparky AI. Let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Have a good one. Bye for now.